Hi everyone, today we're going to take a look at the company's reporting earnings this week. Sorry for the late upload, I've just been a little bit too busy. But as always, if you could give the video a like, that'd be absolutely amazing. And we'll get stuck into the companies that are reporting earnings this week. So some of the earnings this week, I think I've only got one of my companies reporting earnings, which is on the Thursday, which is Alibaba. Next week, it's a little bit busier. I think I've got Dropbox and JD.com reporting earnings. Now I have been thinking about buying a few more Dropbox shares before them earnings, so I thought I'd let you know that. JD.com wise, obviously I'm up 100% on JD.com. I think they'll have a good Q4 earnings really. My thinking is right now with JD.com is that because it's gone up so much, maybe if it's a strong earnings and with what could happen with the coronavirus and the damage it could cause JD.com, I might sell some of them shares depending on their earnings. I'm pretty sure I'll probably make a video on Alibaba earnings and JD.com earnings. More than likely I'll definitely make a video on JD.com earnings. I've got that sort of feeling. I reckon both of them should be decent earnings before, the big coronavirus, hits them. But Monday wise, there's only really Callaway Golf that I'm going to be looking at. I think, by the time this video is uploaded, they probably have reported their earnings. Tuesday we've got Under Armour on the open, Hasbro, which I think will be the first Q4 without their partners Toys R Us, so that could be quite interesting. Goodyear, I always check them out. I've never bought the stock though, to be fair. After close, we've got Lyft. Obviously, Uber came out with some decent earnings. Well, they were okay earnings. There were just positive news about the profit. So we'll see how Lyft reacts to that with their earnings on Tuesday after the close. Wednesday is Shopify, which is a stock that still haunts me. Like, I should have really bought that stock. I kind of got the feeling that it was slightly overvalued. Turns out it wasn't overvalued because it went up like another 100% since then. But I like Shopify, great company, and if it was to ever pull back for some reason, I could see myself buying that one for sure. It would have to probably be a big pullback though, to be fair, at these prices. CVS Health Corp, I always like checking them out. I like that company, I like Walgreens, so I'll probably be checking them out as well. Trivago, they probably have some weak earnings, judging by other companies in their area that have reported their earnings. After the close, we've got Cisco. I think a few people are invested in them. HubSpot is a company that I checked out, and NetApp is another company that I checked out not so long ago. I like HubSpot, to be fair, if the valuation was a little bit cheaper. Thursday, we've got Alibaba before the open, which obviously is one of my companies. I'll be checking them out. Pepsi, I think a few guys hold Pepsi for their dividend. Decent company for sure. Kraft Heinz, Waste Management, such a steady company, Waste Management. I mean, if they were ever to pull back huge, like I would probably consider buying them for sure. After the close, Roku had such a fantastic year last year. Nvidia, I don't know if any of you guys still hold Nvidia. That'll be quite interesting. So we'll see how they do. Arista Networks, which is a company that keeps having quite a few horrible earnings, to be fair, but like it goes down, and I still don't buy it because my opinion on Arista Networks has changed slightly over the last year really. I used to think it was a good company. Now I'm a little bit unsure on the company itself last time I checked out, from what I can remember. So I'll see how they do, and then depending on what happens I might go check them out. And then Friday before the open, I think the big one there is Canopy Growth, for a couple of people that do hold them pot stocks. As I've always said, to be honest, with my kind of view is that I wouldn't buy Canopy Growth. I'd rather hold Constellation Brands. I just think it's a bit slightly safer, and you get like a dividend, safer company. You just kind of get that vast majority more of products with Canopy Growth overall. So yeah, I'd prefer Constellation Brands over Canopy Growth, but it's whatever you kind of fancy. So everyone, I hope you enjoyed the video. Remember, give it a like. Some big earnings, not as busy as it has been, but still some pretty interesting earnings. So we'll see if there's any big market movers, and I'll see you on the next video.